We went over some of the basics, but this time we're going to be getting into more advanced stuff, like how to deal with 2v1 situations and things like that. And I thought it'd be easier to just like show and talk about it rather than just like play clips. So just sit back and hopefully we can have some fun and also learn some stuff. So one thing that you want to keep an eye on is the radar that's in the bottom right. It's a good way to see where your enemies are and also where your teammates are and who needs to be revived and things like that. It's just a good thing to keep an eye on because sometimes enemies can sneak up on you. Just like how I'm going to sneak up on this guy right here. Never mind. He saw me. One of my favorite things is going like this. I don't even care if it was my teammate. I like sliding down the ladder. This is one instance where it actually killed the guy, so it's not just a fun thing to do, it's an effective thing. So I'm going to kind of keep up against this wall because that limits this guy's attacks. It's just, with this game, if you hit objects, you don't go through them or anything like that. So you have to be mindful of where you are and where your opponent is too. And hopefully he doesn't know that. It seems like he does. But hey, it works. And this is another instance when I used an object to block one side for me, and it worked really well because this guy's a dummy, so don't be a dummy when you're fighting. And speaking of surroundings, you always need to watch out for if there's like things that you can fall off of. Just like this guy, I don't think he's going to be paying attention, so I'm just going to try to push him off. That's one thing that my good friend Liam Neeson taught me, is that you always need to mind your surroundings. Alright, so I got two people going against me, so this is where I need to pay attention to my external block. And what that is you can see the little red mark that's in the direction of the attack where the person I'm not locked onto is. So while I'm still locked onto the original guy, I can just move my guard into that direction and I can block it. And a good thing to know is that if you successfully block an incoming attack, you're going to block all other attacks for a half a second. So it's a good idea just to focus your attention on one opponent and block their attacks, and this should help with blocking the attacks from the other enemies. And also, the external block is a really good way to fill your revenge meter faster. So the more attacks you block, the faster your revenge mode is going to be ready to be activated. And what revenge mode is you get a short boost in your attacks, defense, and stamina. You pretty much just take steroids, is what I think of it. And it is really useful in situations where you're outnumbered, or just when you're by yourself too. You don't have to just use it with 2v1, but it definitely helps. Oh, he's going to revive his teammate. Alright. Got ourselves a... Oh! 3v1! Great time to use revenge and get them all on one side. See, this is why you need to look at the radar. Let's see if we can get them to take each other out, though, because there is friendly fire. Like, this is a good instance of that. Because I really shouldn't have won, but I just used my surroundings and also revenge and friendly fire and somehow came out on top. Alright, so another thing that you need to keep your eye on is the fatigue meter. Like this guy, he's just going all out, just keeps on attacking me. I'm just letting him drain that fatigue meter, you can see under his health. And once your fatigue is out, you're going to be a lot slower and everything kind of goes like black and white. And you're pretty much not at the top of your game, and that's how I was able to take him out so easy. And that is why you don't waste all your fatigue. And it's also why you always leave a note. Alright, where are these last two guys? Right over here. Oh, I'm gonna drop the gate on him, can I? Yes. And see ya! Woo! Once again, you gotta watch your surroundings. Alright, well, I think that's it for this video. I hope you can put these tips to good use whenever you're outnumbered and come out on top. And I'm gonna have one more video out shortly that's gonna be talking about team strategies and stuff like that. But as always, I hope you enjoyed. Jeez, are you okay? Here, let's get you up. Oh no! I don't care, I'm a team player.